Hey guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So it is Sunday morning, 6:45 on a Sunday morning, and I'm here doing this video for you guys because we've got a bit of a Bitcoin dump playing out on our hands here. So we'll go straight over to the charts. So yeah, you can see here, this is my master chart with the levels, and I just want to show you guys how good horizontals are, because I mean you can see when we break them we go down to the next ones. We got the wick came down to this horizontal we had here, which was a pretty important horizontal level for us, as you can see going back through Bitcoin's price history. So that held us with the wick, and then you can see we then basically reclaimed the level above. Like these, I haven't moved these lines, guys. These horizontals have been here on my master chart. These are my drawing tools that are locked. The only new line we've added since I've been showing you this chart was I added this chart in between here, because it became an important, it highlighted itself as an important level. So we added this in, and we did actually come down and stop around this level initially. But anyway, so no, sorry, ignore that. Not this level. This middle level I put in. So it was the 9,500 level I put in after I saw the confluence around here, and that was the 9,100 level where we did come down to first, and then we traced back up a little bit here, and then obviously we held up there a bit. So that was an important level. But yeah, look at these guys. Look how perfectly the wick came down to this one, then reclaimed that one, and now we basically sat above at this one. The body closed here, and this candle is basically around this level on the 4 hour. So yeah, so I wanted to bring that to your attention. So like I said, it is a game of levels. So if we do hold this level, we could maybe be looking for a test back up there. But anyone involved in trading, you know the saying, the trend is your friend. I did tell you that basically once we took out this low here yesterday, that we will have confirmed a downtrend, as we basically had a lower high and then a lower low at the point that we would have taken out that level, and then that would have been initiated downtrend and a sell trade, and obviously breaking that line would be a sell, breaking that line again is a sell, and as you can see, breaking this line was a sell, and then we got support and we're back above here. But what I will say is that the trend is your friend. This is a pretty vicious move down, and I mean we have seen it before in Bitcoin. Obviously with our big move down here, we get our first initial big move down, and then we don't actually go any lower. So we saw it in the well, we didn't actually see it. We saw it on a larger time frame, like a weekly time frame, when we had our big dump from 6k back in well, was that 2018? And we had that one too. So it is possible that we basically don't take out this level again and we turn up, but you have to stay with the trend really. So I wouldn't be looking for longs until well, I won't be looking for longs until my indicator, the Dominator, the larger time frame Dominator, which went sell basically up here. I won't be taking longs until that basically turns into a buy, and then I will be looking for long trades. But at the moment, only looking for sell trades, and I was short on this dump as well. Yeah, based on what I've been telling you guys. So we're gonna have a look over here at the other thing that I was highlighting to you guys in my video either yesterday or the day before, but it was yesterday, wasn't it? It was these daily nines on the TD sequential. These are very good at reversing price. So, and I showed you, look, we've got one on a 5-day, is a very powerful signal. We've got one on a 2-day, it's a very powerful signal. We've got one on a daily, it's a very powerful. This obviously was a 9, but now we traded lower, it's turned to a 1, but this was a 9, so we've got one on a daily, so it's a very powerful signal. And then we also almost had one on the 12 hour as well, so it's a very powerful signal, these 9s are. So yeah, so I was highlighting those to you guys. So yeah, so I was basically taking shorts based off that, and then also my bots were set to take shorts, but the bots go with the trend, and the trend in the time frame the bot looks at was turning down anyway. So yeah, so again, back to our master chart to see what we can expect. I mean, best case, well, it depends how you look at it. Some people are short, some people want to pick up cheap Bitcoin, Some people want Bitcoin lower. Some people have all the Bitcoin they want. Some people are long Bitcoin, and some people want Bitcoin to go higher. But I mean, this retesting this area here would be not unreasonable from the move that we've had. Obviously a 1k candle down, consolidate, move down a little bit, and then move back up. We do know Bitcoin can do these basically V trades where we sort of like just go all the way back up, just much the same as this here. Big capitulation. But obviously if you look here, we've got a move from what, 9,000 to 8. Basically we basically got a similar move from basically this level down to here, bar the wick. This is exactly the same move, but this move still did take what, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. It took a few days. This move came in one candle, guys, 1 4-hour candle. So yeah, so you have to err on the side of bearish caution here. And I mean, this is potentially the target. If we're entering a larger time frame downtrend, which we have now entered, definitely at least a medium and a daily downtrend. We'll have a look at the weekly. The weekly can't really confirm as a downtrend yet, until we obviously trade then below whatever this week's candle is to then produce a lower here. But yeah, so this is the target, guys. This bottom end of this pennant is the target. We do have a CME gap around 3,500 as well, so that could be a potential target, and then we could be scrapping this off and making actually a descending triangle, which could be disastrous. I mean, you can very easily draw a descending triangle here. Not that anybody wants to know about this, but you could put a flat bottom along here, and then we could come down and test that flat bottom, which would fill the gap. And then, I mean, there's going to be all sorts of alarm bells ringing once we see a large time frame descending triangle like that, because you don't even want to know what the targets are to the downside. You don't want to know. We don't want to know what I mean. There's actually no real targets, because the length of that basically will take us to practically zero. So we obviously, I doubt that's going to happen. So yeah, so obviously but then the descending triangle is only 70%, 60 to 70% likely to break down. So we then can still break up anyway. And anyway, this could just be a shakeout. I mean, we don't necessarily, I mean, like I said, Bitcoin can do these V bottoms. Yeah, this is what I was saying here. Yeah, pretty much we got the low and then never went lower again. I mean, this is how Bitcoin can work. You see, we've got a big candle down here, and then carried on, never saw that level again, went up, big candle down there, never saw that, never saw that level in that move, in that trend that we're having going on. Look, the low candle, then up, low candle, then up. So this is not all bad, guys. It's not all bad. This could easily be how it plays out. Bitcoin is a very cruel mistress. Lots of people leverage longs, lots of people buying in on Coinbase, and lots of, no, I don't know how many new people are coming in, but there will be new people coming in because they're hearing about the halving. I know for sure as well, I'm actually blocked on Facebook at the moment because I'm a bit controversial with some of my posts, so I've got 11 more days of a block. But I get messages every day from people asking me, how do I buy Bitcoin, where do I buy Bitcoin from, what do you think I should do about this, I've got this, I'm trading this, literally like every day. Obviously part of it is the halving, a major part of it is lockdown, so people are bored and they're just looking for something to do. I mean, trading is very similar to gambling, guys, and there's no football gambling for people to do, so people maybe are looking at trading. So yeah, I am aware of that fact. It's not that there's a massive hype and people are buying Bitcoin, but people are buying Bitcoin. Some people are. So they're the sort of people that get wiped out. And this is pretty much going to put a dampener on what they're thinking. They thought they were going to literally get to 20k and double their money like before they were allowed to go out and then have a massive exit lockdown party maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking here, guys. I mean, my inclination as a trader is that we're going to keep going down because the trend is your friend, and this is a pretty vicious move. We put in all sorts of local tops. I mean, these powerful nines, what they mean is expect a 1 to 4 period resistance. So if you've got one on a 5-day, expect a 1 to 4 lots of 5 days resistance. So that's either 5 to 20 days of down. Obviously on the 2-day, again, it's the same, 1 to 4. 1 to 4 days. Oh, we're on a different chart here. We're not on our TD chart here. Yeah. So the 2-day, it means expect a 1 to 4. So we've got the 1 here. So that's, maybe we can expect another 3, which is another 6 days. 2 times 3 is 6 daily. We could expect, we've got the 9. We could expect another 4 days I don't know why I keep saying resistance. A 4-day sell-off. So I would be aware of that. I am looking. I was speaking to one of my good friends yesterday about buying. He wanted to buy more Bitcoin. He was asking me what levels I think are good. And I actually said to him, what did I say? I literally said to him, 8, 7, and 6k. He wants to put in a longer term position. He had just sold out a load of Bitcoin at over 9k. He was selling between the 9 and 10k. He didn't get any at 10k, but he was out before 10k. But he's like, where should I buy? And he was asking me yesterday when we had a little bit of the pull up back to 9,500. He's like, should I buy here? And I was like, no, I wouldn't. I would just, I'll definitely wait. But yeah, put orders in for 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, and then just see what happens. And I think that could be a very good, very likely scenario at the moment. A lot of people are going to have sold Bitcoin over 10k. 10k is a nice round number. I personally think you're stupid if you're holding a lot of Bitcoin and you've been long, obviously, through this. Maybe you've been buying some long before this and you didn't take some off 10k. I've even texted one of my Telegram message one of my other friends who's heavily involved in Bitcoin and said, I hope you did take some off at 10k. But I suspect it didn't, because he's one of those hodler guys, you know, and you listen to my videos, you know who you are. But yeah, but anyway, so there we go. Anyway, so not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor. I'll probably do another update later on today to keep you guys up to date with what's going on. And yeah, and I'll speak to you guys soon.